Are you ready to have a Christmas that's actually, all about joy and not about that dreaded credit card bill that shows up in January? Well, you're in the right place. We are about to unwrap 12 genius tips for a holiday season that's super rich in spirit, not in debt.
So be honest, when you see this question, does your stomach do a little flip? If it does, you are definitely not alone. The pressure to spend money can so easily just take over the entire holiday spirit. But what if I told you it really doesn't have to be that way? Welcome to my channel, The Financial Exit. Here, we're all about finding smart, actionable ways to get to financial freedom. And today, we are laser-focused on creating an exit strategy from holiday debt, so you can actually enjoy what really matters this season.
All right, let's untangle that knot of holiday stress and turn it back into pure holiday cheer. I've got 12 really practical, easy-to-follow tips to guide you. Okay, let's dive right into this. Okay, first up, the smart planning phase. Seriously, a little bit of prep work right now builds the foundation for a holiday that's actually relaxing. Think of this as your secret weapon against that last-minute, everything is on fire panic. The plan is actually pretty simple. It really just breaks down into these 3 key steps. Start early, make a list, and set budget limits. Sounds basic, right? But let's break down why each of these is so incredibly powerful. You've got to think like Santa and make a list. And I don't mean just in December, I mean all year round. Use the Notes app on your phone. Whenever someone mentions something they like, jot it down. This simple little habit leads to way more thoughtful gifts, and here's the key. It lets you buy them when they're on sale, not when you're desperate 2 days before Christmas. Oh man, setting a budget for gift exchanges is an absolute game changer. It just levels the playing field, Especially when people have different incomes. It completely shifts the focus from how much you spend to the thought behind the gift. It's just a simple conversation that can relieve a ton of pressure for everyone involved. All right, so now that we've got a plan, let's move on to part 2, the art of mindful giving. This is all about shifting our mindset. We're moving away from how much can I buy to how meaningful can this be? It's about giving better gifts, not just piling up more of them. Just let this number sink in for a second. $9.5 billion. That is the estimated value of unwanted Christmas gifts that end up in landfills every single year in the US alone. That's not just a waste of money, it is a straight-up environmental disaster. The legendary fashion designer Vivienne Westwood absolutely nailed it when she said, "Buy less, choose well, make it last." I mean, that is the heart of mindful giving right there. It's all about quality over quantity, which it turns out is better for your wallet and for the planet. So how do we actually do this? Well, one of the most powerful ways is to gift experiences instead of just stuff. A physical item can become clutter, and the joy can fade pretty fast. But an experience, a memory from a concert, a trip to the zoo, a cooking class, that can literally last a lifetime. And you know the best part? Memories don't take up any space. Here's another brilliant move, the gift swap. Like a secret Santa or a white elephant exchange. It lets you pour all your energy and your budget into one single awesome gift, instead of spreading yourself thin trying to buy little things for absolutely everyone. It's way more efficient, a lot less stressful, and honestly, the gifts are usually better. And finally, let's get into my favorite section, part 3, creative holiday money hacks. Think of these as quick, clever, and kind of fun ways to save and even earn a little extra cash this season. We're going to cover 4 super simple hacks. We're talking about saying no to traditions that just stress you out, turning your clutter into cold, hard cash, re-gifting the smart way, and even choosing eco-friendly wrapping. Let's break them down. This is so important. I'm giving you permission right now to opt out of any tradition that causes you more stress than joy. For real. For example, my husband and I, we stopped exchanging gifts years ago to focus on our kids, and it was the best decision we ever made. If a tradition feels like a heavy burden, it is okay to let it go. Okay, let's talk about earning money while you're spending it. Cashback apps are amazing. They literally give you a percentage of your money back on purchases you are already going to make anyway. It's like finding free money for your holiday fund. Now the key is, and this is a big one, you only buy what's already on your list. Now here's a personal favorite of mine. Turn your clutter into cash. Before the holidays really kick in, just do a quick sweep of your house. I bet you've got old decorations, winter clothes you don't wear, maybe even outgrown Halloween costumes. Sell them online. It is such a fantastic win-win. You declutter your space, and you boost your holiday budget at the exact same time.
So, to wrap it all up, your financial exit strategy for the holidays is really these three things. 1. Plan ahead to crush that stress. 2. Give mindfully to increase the joy. And 3. Get creative to save and earn. These three principles, that's your ticket to a debt-free and much happier Christmas.
And that brings me to my final question for you. Think about it for a second. What is one tradition you're willing to change or maybe even let go of this year to reduce your stress and save some money? Remember, even a tiny change can lead to a much, much happier holiday season.
I'd love to hear your answer, so drop it in the comments below. Your idea might just inspire someone else. And hey, if you found this helpful, please do me a huge favor and hit that like button, share it with a friend, and subscribe to The Financial Exit for more tips on your journey to financial freedom. Thanks so much for watching.